Howdy, gang! Tiger is back from Vegas and alive and kicking. But yeah, I'm a little bit tired today. I did set my alarm to make sure I didn't oversleep, and my alarm didn't go off. I never figured out why. I don't know what's going on with that. So I did sleep a little bit later than I wanted to, but I still made it on time to be ready to hang out with you all today. Hey, Robert. Hey, Bree. Good morning. How is everybody doing? Yeah, my announcement came a little bit late yesterday because with everything going on and traveling, I didn't. By the time I sat down to do all that, I realized my internet was out. I never figured out why my internet was out. They had this repair notice. Yeah, it'll be done by 316. 316 rolled around, no internet. Then it said it'll be done by 716. So I waited another 4 hours. Hi, Alice. And no internet. Then they said 11:16. And then this big surprise happened around 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. It came back on. I was like, oh, cool, cool, cool. I have internet. Nope. It went back out again about half an hour later. So, and then it said, we'll be back by 1:16 a.m. I don't know what it is with this 16. They always say 16. So I did set up my StreamYard on my phone, which is why it kind of looked my little thumbnail didn't look its usual chippy self, because I could hardly see what I was doing on my phone. It was so small and it was late and I was tired. But I did get it done, and I realized I could set up my StreamYard on the phone. I just never tried that before, and then go into it today. Luckily, we have it back. We have our internet back, and it's all good. What else is new? How is everybody doing? Yes, I was in Vegas this weekend. I had a wonderful time with my fellow resellers and friends. Hi, Michelle. Hey, Kaz. And you know how they say whatever happens in Vegas stays in Vegas? It can't, because all this crap that I bought that's new. Why would I do? What would I do? Leave it in my hotel room and leave without it? No. Like this tie, this totally cool tie that goes really well with my shirt. I'm figuring, because with these colorful shirts, it's hard to find a tie. Hey, Mary, I got them. Karen, hey, I got that from Danny's store, the niche lady from the Good Stuff thrift store, and I got my wonderful new Swatch watch, which goes with my tie as well. I wanted some colorful stuff. I have so much dark stuff. I got that at the Swatch store when I went shopping with Katie on Monday. Katie and I had a blast. And, Katie, Vintage and Vinyl. Check out her channel. She'll have some real cool footage whenever she gets around to editing. She has a lot to edit. So it'll take a while until she's able to post it. Hey, Roxanne. And Tammy, good morning. And yeah, I'm just sniffly from my morning sniffles. My usual allergies. I'm not sick or anything. I'm just sniffly. Like, I get that every morning, especially now that I don't get my allergy shots anymore. Oh yeah, and my hat I got on Monday too when I went out with Katie. Katie and I had these hat stores planned, and I found one that looked like a real good hat store, and then there was another one that had mixed reviews. They said it was too expensive, it was rude, it was not that nice, whatever. No, we did not go to the pawn stores to the shop. I no. From what I know, there's always a long, long line, and you have to have time to stand in this line for I don't know how many hours before you can actually go into the store. And those people who are in the show are not really at the store, anyways. So, so yeah, we went to the Venetian for breakfast because Mr. Wasted Blake found this excellent restaurant which had the best breakfast food I've ever had in my life. And so we went after that, walked around there, and we walked right by one of those hat stores. And that was the one that I found that I suggested not to go to because it looked like it was The other one was the better one of the two. But heck, all we needed was one or two hats. I mean, we didn't gonna want to buy the entire store. So we found immediately found hats, both of us, Katie and I, and we found this one hat that we decided we buy matching hats. So Katie and I bought matching hats, and then we both bought one other one, and this one was mine. This is the kind, and it's felt, so it's warm. I can still wear it till Memorial Day, and then it's straw hats between Memorial and Labor Day, right? But this is really nice. It fits me really nice. It feels good, even though unfortunately it is made in China. But you know, that's what the way it is nowadays. So, anywho, that was my Vegas. Well, part of my Vegas experience. And we went to some shows and stuff. We had a blast. Hi Georgia, good morning. Yeah, the Lost Spirits Distillery. If you get a chance to go there, they have this excellent kind of like vaudeville burlesque type show and rum tastings. I didn't really taste the rum much. I just had one couple small sips. I first of all I was driving anyway, so I really couldn't drink. But secondly, I can't do rum. When I was a teenager, I had a very experience, very dangerous experience with rum, and for years and years after that, I couldn't even smell it. Now I'm at the point where I could drink it again without getting sick, but I just don't like it. I don't like the flavor, and I just like my Jack. And yeah, I also picked up this wonderful Black Panther lamp behind me. I don't know if I can lift it up, probably not to show you. I found that at one of the antique malls. And that was really cool because that antique mall, that was the Charleston Antique Mall, their limit for calling dealers for discounts is only $25. Like any malls here in Phoenix or in Mesa where I have my stuff where I sell, their limit is like around $100 because I don't want their employees to make phone calls all day long. They have more important things to do, I guess. And this one, I brought this up to the register, and I was like, "Well, I really want this. I really shouldn't be buying it. It's expensive." And she was like, "Oh, let me call the dealer and see if the vendor, see if they want to give you a discount." Turned out I got a 15% discount. So I got this at a smashing price. I found one on eBay that sold without the fixture and without the shade for a lot more than what I paid for this one with the fixture and the shade. So I'm probably gonna put this in my bedroom. I just gotta be careful with the cats, because especially Oliver, he likes to walk over my little table now. That's his new thing. So, and I have pictures. My morning one. I bought this huge mid-century picture with ships. It's boats actually. It's beautiful. I fell in love with that, and I got a discount on that too. They were asking $48. I told them, well, can we talk about the deal? By then I had learned to ask, and I ended up getting it for $35, and it was huge. I mean, this thing filled out my entire back seat in the car, and it rode by itself. I had to take it up to the room because I was chauffeuring my friends around on Sunday. So I was like carrying this huge picture to the casino. Of course, doesn't everybody carry some vintage art to the casino in Vegas? Of course, yes. Claro, that's why we all go to Vegas, right? Anyways, and I was thinking of holding it up for you, but I can't. It is way too big to even be seen on the screen. Once I get all my pictures hung the way I want them, I will probably just do a quick video about it and just post that to my channel. Because I have a bunch more pictures to hang that I didn't get to hang before I left. And I only have 2 weeks left before I fly out again, so I better hurry. Good morning, Kendra. So, but I also brought some stuff to offer you for rehoming, in case you're interested. So let's get to that. Oh, look what I also got. I got the Hell's Kitchen napkin. It is a beautiful piece. It's denim. It's gray. It's very nice, very classy. Don't ask where I got that. Yeah, Hell's Kitchen was one of the restaurants where Katie and I had to visit on Monday. We did this whole bucket list day, it seems like. We went to the most expensive restaurants I've ever been to in my life. I never spent this much money on food, eating out, but it was worth every penny, especially the Strat. Hi, Geneva. Hi, Mary. Good morning. Especially the Strat. The Stratosphere restaurant is. I ordered the squash. It was it um, baked or something. It was squash. It had a little piece of slice of sweet tomato on top, and I don't know what the. I have to look it up, but I think it was the squash inside thing with the kernels and stuff. It was, man, I swear it was the best food I've had in my life. It was expensive, but it was worth every penny. And even Katie, who ordered the some was it some beef thing? She tasted it and she was like, "Damn, I should have gotten this." It was a vegan. It was a vegan dish, so it was beautiful. It was perfect. And what turned out was they roasted it like they roast coffee beans because it was a smoky flavor without the spice of chipotle, but it was similar to chipotle, but a lot more smoky. Oh, it was good. And I did have a picture posted on my Facebook, my personal Facebook. I know some of you are on there, even though I don't. I try to keep that separate, but beautiful. Actually, I could probably show the picture. Let's see if I can find it on here now, because I have so many pictures. But it was one of the more recent ones. Yep, here it is. This is what it looked like. And there's a little piece of avocado there, and that other one is the lid, the top part of the squash. But it was so good, man. So yeah, this was that was an amazing trip. I probably shouldn't have gone because I already had my Germany trip booked and planned, so I am flying out in 2 weeks again. But I just had to. And it was so much fun to actually meet all these people that I've talked to for, I don't know, last 2 3 years now, and I've known online on YouTube, but never actually talked to in person. Especially Katie and I, we have so much in common. It's amazing. I mean, she's young enough to be my daughter, but yet we have a lot in common. The longer we talk, the more stuff we find that we have in common. It was fun. It was really fun. Acorn swash, yes, that's what it was. So what else do we have? I have some really cool stuff. Because when I was cleaning house and trying to get everything under control, I found this one box of stuff that I had bought not too long ago that I had put away. Um, I uh, I found some really good stuff, and actually some of the stuff I found was stuff I had at the mall. But when I gave up my booth, that booth 2 years ago, wasn't I forgot about the box. I put it in the back somewhere. So I got some really cool stuff for you today. Let's see. Let's see what we do. Now, we have, and today we're going backwards just because. Let's go with, for instance, I have this green glass dish. Now, it looks like one of those banana dishes, but it's deeper. And I have no clue who made it. I tried to do some research, but there's so many green glass dishes out there, and if you don't know what to look for, if you know any name or brand or anything or any specific markings, you get so many. Let me see, and it is. Let's see. Let's get my trusty measuring thingy out. So it's about 7.5 inches long, 5 inches across, and about 4.5 inches tall. So at the longest it's 7.5 inches, and then it's 4.5 inches tall. Or did I say 7? No, 7.5. I'm right. I'm, so this guy, I'm asking $10 starting offer. $10 to start this. It does have a little bit of a chip on the very bottom there, on the bottom where I don't know where that came from. It because if they had put it on too hard, it would have chipped there, but it chipped in the middle. So that must have been a leftover from the production. And it is a real nice piece. I have no clue who made it. I am sorry. So there's it does have the pontal and it does have the little bit of the boo boo. But again, I believe that's production error. That's the way it's that happened when it was made. And it does have a couple of bubbles. Like there's a little bit of a bubble in the glass right there, right there. And hi Jane. Oh, I had a blast. You just missed all the stories. I can't tell anymore because the rest of the stories do stay in Vegas. Ah! Plus, we have a whole bunch of YouTubers who were filming and vlogging. I really didn't. I was going to, but I was just exhausted and I just wanted to enjoy my time. So I didn't really do much. I took a lot of pictures. I'm gonna do my vlogging from Germany. See if I can get permission to vlog in those antique stores. The problem in Germany is that it's so tight with all their laws and stuff, and it's not as common as here. And people just don't want you to film in their stores normally. I got yelled a lot over there, yelled at. But my friend um, Kalle, who has this totally cool store in near where my cousin lives. I always visit him every time now. He is pretty cool about it. I did his store before, but I mean that was like 2 years ago. So now he's got new stuff. Okay, no one interested. That's fine. We can move on. No worries there. Let me just not break anything while I put it away. Knowing me, today is a weird day. My alarm not going off, and I just feel bad today. I feel like in a haze. It's just I need to sleep. I need to rest. I need a day of just not doing anything. But I don't have time to not do anything. So I still plan on packing up anything that you may want shipped to your house today, but I may be a little bit slower than usual, so some of you may not get your invoice till Saturday or Sunday if I try and get everything done by tomorrow. Hey Angela, try and get everything done by tomorrow, but we'll see. And you gotta excuse me, I have my trusty little snot back here because my allergies. It's allergies. I don't feel that much different without my allergy shots. It's the allergy shots were mainly for to suppress my asthma, and I feel fine. So I've had them for like 6 years, I think. And the doctor said after 5 years you can quit them, and see what happens. There's a chance that I have to take them up again and start all over again from the beginning if it doesn't work out. But so far so good. Knock on wood. So I do have a. What else do I have? I have this English toffee tin now. I know you guys are not really the tin people, but you never know. This is an English toffee tin, and it is in used condition. It is Allen toffee, and I'm asking $15 for this. There's still another piece of tape on there. I didn't realize it. I'll take that off later. That's the bottom and the inside. It looks used but clean. It doesn't look dirty or anything. It shows its age, which I like. Now if I had this, and I am gonna redo my whole interior, my whole uh what you call it, my decor. So I may just set out some of the rusty, crusty, and dusty stuff instead of all purple. Right now it's very purple heavy. Look at her. And yeah, there are a little bit of a few scratches on the tin. Again, it is vintage, and that's why I'm keeping the price. The rehoming fee affordable. I've seen those listed for a lot more money on eBay, but people can list them for anything on eBay. Doesn't mean that they get that money. Um, we can move on if we are not the tin people. I got another one that is even better, which is the tobacco tin. And this one is the larger one. There are different kinds, different sizes of this. There are smaller ones and there are larger ones. This one is the larger one. And this one I had at $18 starting. There's the top because it is not in the tip-top shape, but it is, again, it's old. It had, it opens up right here, and you can tell it's got a little bit of a, it just shows its age. It's not broken. It's not broken, and I know I can. Once I get back from Germany, I'm gonna start listing on eBay again. I know these will sell on eBay, but I figured I'd show them to you first. Maybe some of you are interested in that kind of stuff, and if not, that's okay. We'll move on. What else do I have? I have. Oh yeah. Now this one is, I believe, supposed to be an ashtray. I would not use it as an ashtray though. It has the indents for cigarettes, it looks like, but I would just use this at a little candy dish or something. Actually, I did use it. It is Nippon. Look at that. So it is hand painted Nippon. So we know that it is an antique. But look at the shape. Look at the. It is spotless. It is amazing. It is beautiful. Look at those totally cool flowers. If you're into flowers, this is the one for you. And it is not super big. Now it does, again, it does have the indents that look like it may have been meant to be an ashtray, but I just can't imagine. I can't imagine using something this beautiful to put ashes on there and to put out cigarettes on there. So, so it is about 6 inches, 6 by 6. So it's not super large, and we are starting this at just $7. Just $7 starting offer to get this, to find a new home for this beautiful piece. Because in my house, I'll just end up using it, and I'll end up breaking it. With these nice pieces, I always end up chipping or breaking these things after a while. I mean, I've chipped a nice mid-century plate, uh, little soup bowl that I could probably have sold for $30, $40 by itself, because those are that expensive. But I was using it instead and chipped it. Now I don't feel so bad using it anymore because now it's chipped, so I kind of messed with value. I still have two more, and the other two I put away after that happened. Yeah, you cannot get nice Nippon ashtray this cheap anywhere. It is it is really nice. But we don't need to rehome it. We can just keep it here and see how long it'll last in my house. Because I'll probably just use it tonight for some snacks. So what else do we have? You know what? I have that on there twice, but that's okay. I have a green basket. I have a lot of baskets today. Now this one I do believe is a Viking, and it's green. If it was purple, believe me, it would stay here. But this is not my preferred color. It does have some air bubbles in there. That I don't know if you can see them on here. There's one right there. But it is in excellent shape otherwise. And I am asking $12 for this guy because it's Viking. $12 starting offer. And here's the handle. It's got the nice. It definitely looks Vikingy. Here's the bottom, and it totally clashes with my shirt because my shirt is blue, but it goes with the yellow, and it kind of goes with my tie because I have a little bit of green in my tie. I love this tie. I don't know why, but I love this tie. Oops. Well, I'm glad you're back, Bree. Are you on the road again? Or are you hanging out at home? Well, if you're in Arizona, I wouldn't blame you if you had internet issues. Like I had internet issues all day yesterday. Okay, so it is a nice little. And Easter coming. Oh, that's right. Easter's on Sunday. Never mind. Not gonna be able to send it out before Easter. Okay, let's move on. I have more. I have a lot more. I have this Anchor Hawking Green Bubble Bowl. This one I'm asking $7. Well, the starting price on the basket was $12. This one was starting at 7. This one was starting at 7. That's the Anchor Hawking Bubble Bowl. I like it. It's a darker green, so I don't dislike it as much as the lighter greens. But green is just not my color. But I love the design on this thing. And yeah, it looks like it's been used before. I don't see any chips or any cracks though. But it's a really nice piece. I I I like that. And again, yeah, I should have thought of Easter and probably brought these out a little bit sooner. But even without Easter, Christmas, this would make a nice display for Christmas. You can put something in there, whether that's red, some flowers or M&Ms or whatever. So there, this one is about 8.5 inches across, and it is about 3.5 inches tall. So it's about 8.5 inches across. Hi Kim, good morning. Yeah, my alarm didn't go off either today. What's going on with these alarms? They all don't want to work, but that's okay. You're here now. You didn't miss much. Only all the wild Vegas stories. You may want to go back and watch those later. And please, always feel free to go back to my videos afterwards and leave a little like. Because, no, this is a beautiful spot. We're going to move on. No one interested in this either. That's fine. Okay, so what else do we have? We have the Fenton Rose Pedestal dish. Where did it go? Oh, I have a couple of Fenton dishes. I think this is, it's this one. See, I got those two milk glass Fentons. And you know what? They stack inside of each other. I just found that out this morning. Doesn't that look cool? If I kept those, that's what I would do. I would stack this instead of each other and then put something and decorate it somehow. That is totally cool. Now, this one is the Fenton Rose Pedestal dish. And I'm starting this at $18 off. $18 starting offer. And it is not that common to see these. They are out there, but people are asking a lot of money for these. So the rehoming fee is affordable enough. If you're a reseller, you could still make money off of it. And it's not super heavy to ship. It is milk glass. And look at all these roses. Isn't that beautiful? They're all raised. Right? Like a big fountain, Yvonne. Exactly. Here's the foot. Here's the bottom, and they're not painted. These are just plain white, and I like that. I like that a lot better than as if they were painted. These do not look like they were meant to be painted. Some of these I've seen painted versions as well, but I like the unpainted versions. Tidbit tray, there you go. I thought tidbits were little stories or something. Okay, but we can move on from that as well. Then we have an amber basket, which I know I should probably wait till the fall again. That's what people keep telling me, but you know what? Amber goes, look at it, it goes great with the brown and wooden cabinets. I could put these in my brown wooden cabinets. Doesn't mean that I'm gonna paint the cabinets a different color because it's in the fall. So, and I don't know who made this basket. It does have a little bit of bubbles, and it does have the, and there's the bottom. It does have the lines where it was produced from the production. And we are starting this guy at $10. Right? Cass milk glass is really nice for that kind of stuff. Cool. Well, this one is a little bit smaller, but it's a beautiful piece. I really like the way it's made. I like the crumpled, the crimped edge, and then you got the what you know. I used to, Roxanne. Hi, and thank you so much. We got an offer of $10 from Roxanne. Anyone else? It's it's a beautiful piece. I really like it. And yeah, there's another bauble in there. It's hard to show these. There you go. You can see it right there. It's a little bit, but these are inside the glass. These are production. They're not any issues. Oh wait, there is an issue. I just found one. There's right here. If you still want it, let me know. If not, then I can move on. It does have a little bit of a chippy that I did not see. I just felt it. That's how small it is, but it's right there. Now, if you swirl, there you go. Swirl is good. Are you still interested? I'll let you have it for $8. I can go down on the price on $8 because it has a chip. Oops, that happens. Let me know, Roxanne, if you were interested in this for $8 with a chip or not. Then I'll just put it away. It's still a pretty piece. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and hi Lena. I'm gonna go ahead and move on. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the next piece. Let's see what Roxanne, just let me know if you want this for $8. If not, then I understand because it does have a little chip that it does happen. It does happen sometimes, and I've been so overwhelmed and so busy. I just haven't had time to feel up every item. I just haven't, and I apologize for that. Now I do have a wedding cake topper. Now this guy is gonna be a little bit higher. It's a Royal Doulton. Doulton. Ugh. And this I'm asking $38 starting offer. Now one of these sold on eBay just a couple weeks or 3 weeks ago, I think it was, for over $100. Here's the So these sell for a lot of money. So if anyone has any family members they're getting married, or knows anyone who's getting married, it is built as a cake topper, but I don't know if I would want to put that on top of a cake. I don't know. It's porcelain. So again, here's the and this one, I could not find anything wrong with it. It is just, I mean, look at that flowery dress. Thank you, Roxanne. You got it. Yes, I got you down for $8 for this. Appreciate it. And look at the detail. Those two. Isn't that absolutely beautiful? Hey, Pamela. Oh, first prom. There you go. And thank you, Roxanne. I appreciate it. Okay, then we're gonna move on. Cool. What else do we have? We have we're already done with this page. I have another basket, and I don't know which basket that was supposed to be, but I have this stunning blue, cobalt blue basket. Again, I don't know who made it. It's definitely not a Fenton. And I'm starting this at $15. It is an absolutely beautiful piece. I love the way it's shaped. It's shaped a little differently than they usually are. This one is longer. And here's the bottom. Let's see if there's any chips or cracks that I missed. Nope, I don't feel anything. It's a beautiful piece though, and it's a nice heavy. And there's a little rose right there. And there's a little rose right there. It's a nice heavy piece. You can even hold it by the handle. Ah, Geneva. Thank you very much. I love it because it looks different. I love it because it has this. It's a little thinner and taller than what they usually are. They're usually more shaped like these, a little bit wider and spread out. I want to say. So yeah, this is a beautiful piece, and I love, of course, cobalt blue. You all know that. You know my favorite is Prussian blue, which I don't know if that exists in the English language. When I was a kid in school in Berlin, we had the Prussian blue, which was similar to cobalt, but a little different still. Ciao, Monica. Buongiorno. Buongiorno to Italy. I went to Venice this weekend. We went all over the world in one afternoon. We went to Paris. We went to Venice. We went to New York. We went to Caesar. We were everywhere. To Rome. We were everywhere. That's the beauty about Vegas, even though it's fake, but it makes you feel like you're actually seeing those places. It was beautiful. Okay. A mashed toe. What happened, Jane? Wow. Okay, so I was offering this as $15 rehoming fee. We got Geneva. Count this down. 10, 9, 8, 7. Matches my outfit. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you very much. Bit end. I forgot something there for a moment. So yeah, there's that. Yes, we were. Thank you so much, Geneva. Appreciate that. I'll write this down real quick. Next, what else do I have? I have this totally cool sugar and creamer set. I don't know who made it. It strikes me as German, but it may not be German. It's got the number on the bottom. 429. and there's a mark, but I can't figure out the mark. And this one, we're starting at $9 for the set. $9. Whoops. I'm sorry. I washed it and I overlooked the spot. That was the price tag. I totally missed that part. That was one of the reasons why I washed it, because there was price tag residue on there. But I'm gonna wash it again before I ship it out. I promise I get that off. So fun. I'm telling you, I am exhausted. I'm tired. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I'm delirious. Tiger's delirious. So yeah, this comes off. That's just the price tag residue. So that's the creamer, and that's the sugar. It's kind of an interesting color. It's kind of like a maroon, mauve kind of color. I don't know. And it's shiny, nice luster, and it's got some. I mean, look at the shape of the handle, and it's just a beautiful piece altogether. There's this, and then we have. Ooh, I'm gonna treat myself to Puss in Boots. I got the. I was going to see it when it came out in the movies in December for Christmas, and I never got a chance to go to the movies in December. I was so busy. And then the DVD came out, and I ended up buying the DVD, and I still haven't seen it. That's what I'm gonna do this afternoon. Take it easy, but I'm probably gonna start packing up a couple of the items too. So $9 for the set. It is such a beautiful set. Here it is again, $4.29. And that's just a little. And it's got these three mark. Usually that means in some worlds it means second, third choice, or third choice, or second choice when they have like issues. They use those little stripes, but then they also have the actual maker's mark on there, which this one doesn't have. So I don't know, but I do believe it's German. But no one is interested. That's fine. We can move on from that. Then I do have a Poiple wall pocket. Now this one I'm asking $10 for, starting offer. $10 for this totally cool Poiple pottery wall pocket, and this has a signature on the back. It looks like a bee with something. I have no clue. Oh, awesome! Thank you, Pamela. Whoops. And got an offer from Pamela, $10 for the wall pocket. I love the way they got this copper wire on here. And then they got some more of the. It's a beautiful piece. It reminds me of Kaz. You can always offer another dollar more. I will accept $11 as well. That's why we do offer ups, so we don't have to race the lag. I know sometimes when it gets really busy, people get mad because of the lag when they don't get in first, especially those who come in second. And then it looks like they're first on their end, and they have to refresh first. And I do have. There we go. But if no one else is interested, we can go ahead and start the countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Oh, thank you so much, Pamela. It looks like you're the only one, so it's coming home to you. I thought of you yesterday when I drove by the exit to Prescott. Thank you. And I was thinking, should I just make a right and go there and take a little detour? But then I was like, nah, I'm tired. I want to go to bed. Oh, yesterday, day before yesterday, Tuesday. And so, what else do we have? We have plates. Now, this one I'm gonna give it a shot because this is a set of two vintage plates that I've had in my kitchen, but I'm worried about breaking them too. So I figured I'll see if anyone else is interested. I actually have a large plate that matches the colors. Yeah, I know. I mean, you have such beautiful antique stores, and you have that Asian restaurant I love so much. Yeah, I'm planning on it one of these days. It's just lately I haven't been that interested in driving longer distances, but when I drove to Vegas, I actually enjoyed the view because Arizona is the most beautiful. Oh yeah, and those plates I'm asking for $8 for the set of two. Um, aren't they cool? And here's the made in USA. And Arizona is the most beautiful state I've ever seen because it has such different vegetations. I mean, when you go north towards Flagstaff, you get the forests, the woods, the snow bowl. You can even go skiing up there, and then you get to the canyon. And down here, it's kind of it got the cacti, the saguaro, and then you have the plain nothingness in between. It's just so beautiful. I that's one of the reasons why I love Arizona because I don't do it as much anymore because I just have so much other stuff on my mind right now. But to just hey Bonnie, good morning. But to just go into just drive up and get in the car and just drive up and I have the cats to worry about. If I didn't have the cats, I would do that more often. Just go off, for a couple of days and stay at some hotel on the way and just I used to do that too. It is just beautiful. Just leave some food out. Now I'm feeding those feral cats, so I can leave food out for them. But my home cats, the indoor kitties, they can have some food just for a couple days. That'll last them. They can live without me for a couple days. Okay, so $8 for those totally cool plates. I love those plates, even though they don't have the starburst design or any of the nice turquoise colors that a lot of them do. I just really like this. Yeah, the pines, they're beautiful. And it's not quite as hot up there either. So that's a beautiful set. If not, we can move on. We can move on. I have another one of these baskets. Hi, Deborah. Good morning. Now, this is another one of those baskets. I'm not sure if this is made in where this was made. Some of these are made in Uganda or somewhere African states, and some of them are made. I think some are made in South American. There are so many different ones. And this one, I was. Let me see. Where's my? Of course, I have a sheet. I'm not telling anybody that, but I have a sheet, and I probably didn't even put that on my sheet. Um, I'm asking $15 for this guy. $15. It's a real nice basket. You can use it as a wall hanging, or you can use it on your dresser as a dresser tray. It's a little bigger, so you get more stuff in there. And it is definitely a handmade basket. Look at the back, you see where the see that. And it is pretty wide. It's a real nice size. It's 13 and a half inches in diameter. It almost looks like a shooting. No, like was it the sun or something or a star that has like a little thing there? No, this one is actually brown and reddish. There, it's a kind of like that's like a reddish color there, and that's brown and that's beige. So unfortunately, it's not purple. I'm kind of glad if it was purple, I probably wouldn't give it away. No, but it is real nice. Navajo. The Navajo do a lot of these too. It could be a Navajo one too, since we're in Arizona. Those are usually the ones I find. They're either Navajo or they're, I think, is it Uganda? Somewhere in Africa they make those as well. And here again, it's the back, so you can see the way it's made. I was gonna use one of those for my pins. I have not done that yet. I have so many pins back from my old rodeo days and stuff, hat pins and stuff that I've collected. I have them all put away somewhere in Tupperware now, or a lock and lock or something. And I want to hang this on the wall and stick all my pins in there to display them. 4th of July, there you go. Yeah, maybe on the on the on the on camera it looks purple, but it's more brown. It's really brown, red, and beige, so it's not black, not red, blue, and white. But it's still a nice piece. So no one is interested. I don't know why I keep holding it. Got a little bit of a cramp in my back. I need a massage, but massages are horrible because they're painful. Ah, where is my? Oh, there it is. Another Fenton piece. It's a Fenton Cruet. Cruet. I know. Do they say Cruet? I say Cruet because it looks French. It's a light blue, hand painted. It does have a stopper. A lot of times the stoppers get lost. But I'm going to take this out so I don't break it. Here's the inside. And it feels in real good shape. I'm asking $25 starting offer for this guy. $25. It is hand painted and signed. The signature is on this side. Right there's a signature. I've I've not been able to read it. J and then something with an S. Oh, thank you, Tammy. J and then something with an S. And it's got that little ribbed handle. And it is about 7 inches tall total with a stopper. Oh, Geneva, thank you very much. Appreciate that. So it is about 7 inches tall total. A little bit less without the stopper. But yeah, it's a beautiful baby blue. Here's the bottom. And I love the way the handle's attached too. That looks really pretty. Okay, let's go ahead and start the countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7. Ooh, it goes in my shirt. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. And thank you, Bree. I'm glad you're awake. You had a long weekend too. So it's looks like it's going to Geneva. Thank you very much. I appreciate that very much. Cool. Didn't I have something else, Fenton? I thought I had something else, Fenton, but I think I already showed it. I do have, yeah, I do have all the milk glass ones. I still have um ceramic cow creamer, completely different. Completely different. And this ceramic cow creamer, I'm starting at $8. I don't know, some of these whole cow creamers. Now, I do believe it is redware. It's a beautiful redware ceramic. Somehow these things kind of strike me the wrong way. I have the purple one just because for my purple display, my purple collection, but I wouldn't want to get milk out of a cow's mouth. That doesn't seem right. They should at least make it that the milk comes out of the udder. Put a little stopper on there or something. When you want to pull it out, drip, and have it come out of the udder and stick it back on there. That would make more sense, wouldn't it? Oh, but this is a cool piece though. I like that. I like that red wear. It is just really nice. And look at the back. She's got a little tie on her back, and there's her tail. But she is a cute cow. See, I would display her and put flowers in her or something, or M&Ms, who knows. But I would not wanna do it. Use her for milk, for actual milk. I don't know, milk all over. The cow is spitting out the milk, and then I'm drinking it. Nice. Yep. Because the cow spitting out the milk means the cow got sick or something. Come on. Okay, enough. Okay, Tammy Thomas got you down there for 8. I don't remember if I have your information. Just in case, if you would send it to me again, please, I appreciate it. Just to be on the safe side. Oh, okay, let's go ahead and count this guy down for this beautiful, beautiful cow with the pink ears. Now the paint is a little bit rubbed off there. That's just because it's vintage, but it's not broken or anything. It's just a little rubbed off. She's still got her horns. Thank you. I appreciate that, Tammy. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, ooh, 4, 3, 2, moo. Bid end. I never did figure out if I'm allowed to say bid end in Arizona or not. These weird laws, I'm telling you. Weird, weird, weird laws. And there's the bid end. Thank you very much, Bree. I appreciate it. I appreciate your help so much. Thank you very much. That was that. Cool, cool. I do have ugly mugs. 2 ugly mugs, and this is going to be a choice. $15 each. Because they are so cool. Ta-da! Look, my mug is not as ugly anymore now. I love this guy because he's got those feet. And he's got a cowboy hat. I didn't want to give those guys up, but my mug cabinet is full. And I like this guy, even though he only has a baseball cap or a whatever you call these I forgot the name. But I love the color. He's blue. He's darker. Is it blue or brown? I think it's actually a brown. It's hard to tell. It's a dark color. While this one is a light blue color. So I'm asking $12 each. It's a choice lot. I look at my phone to see what kind of emojis Kaz is sending there, because it says face blue, wide eyes, face blue, wide eyes, face blue, wide. Okay, we have the face blue, wide eyes. That's what it looks like. Visor, yeah. No, I was thinking of those hats, those like my beige one. They have a name. I forgot the name. Those hats that were popular in the 1920s, I think. But newsboy hat or something. I've seen them on a website for hats, and they were, I think, newsboy or something. Anyways, those things are just cool. I absolutely love those guys. I probably put them in the antique mall if nobody here is interested in giving them new home, because otherwise I'll just keep them, and I don't have room to keep them. If they're newsboy, yeah, there you go. I love the one with the feet because of the feet. Footsies, footsie, footsies. You don't see that too much. You don't see too many feet on mugs. I like this one because of the color. I like the darker colors. We all know that by now. But if no one is interested, that's okay. We'll move on. We'll move on from the mugs. Maybe I use them for my coffee the next 2 days before I put them in the mall. So, what else do we have? We have a Limoges Cobalt Blue large egg. Now, I know Easter it's too late, but this is not an Easter thing. This is just a beautiful piece. And I'm asking $15 starting offer. $15 starting offer. And here's the Limoges on the bottom. Now, I don't know how old this is. This is not a sticker. This is printed on, but it looks like a newer. And I probably should have looked that up when they use this particular font. But it is a beautiful piece, though, with the kind of baroque looking picture, and the flowers, the gold. There's the inside, and then it's got the gold trim. And look, it's a large egg. It's almost as big as Tiger's head. Whoops. There's a kitten running across the yard, jumping up onto the tree. Yeah, it is about 6 inches tall. Roughly 6 inches tall. But yeah, I really like this piece. I mean, it's not the style for my house. Otherwise, I would keep it in my house. But it's just a beautiful piece. And all these pieces feel like I don't feel any chips. This time. This time I mean it. And then there's the golden legs. It's a 3-footed. Okay. But if no one is interested, that's okay. We'll move on. We will move on. Do we have anything left? Yes, we have something left. We have a paperweight. Thank you, Tammy. I appreciate that. Look at this beautiful piece. It's a little bit larger. Art glass, $12 starting offer. And I'm trying to keep them lower to give you all a chance to jump in with your offers. Because this piece I should probably start at 20, but because it is so beautiful. I mean, look at this design. And it's so large. It is a about, let's see, 6 inches tall. Again, 6 inches. It's as tall as that egg I just showed. Oh, look at that design. Isn't that absolutely beautiful? And there is the signature, which I've never figured out who that is. It's apparently number 3003, but it doesn't say out of how many. And I don't know who WFSR is, but it is signed. And it is a beautiful piece. That's the kind of piece I would love to keep in my house, but I just can't. And it's almost purple. It's a light, kind of like a reddish, was again mauve type color, and it's got blue in it and green. And I love those black thread looking things. Yeah, it looks like a little bit of red and pink. It's got like the lighter part looks pink, and the darker part is kind of like, right. It does look a little bit like a painted desert. You're right, Kim. Musical notes. There you go. That's a good idea. It's not. It doesn't look like it's meant to be musical notes. In fact, this looks a little bit like cacti right there. This look it could be I'm trying to get this without the. Looks like could be cacti almost. So yeah, that's a beautiful piece. Absolutely beautiful piece. But if no one is interested, then we're gonna move on. I think that was pretty much it. That was pretty much it. And I've shown everything I had. Or did I? Did I? I think I did. I missed this guy, but I don't think I wrote this guy down either. So if anyone was interested in this guy, I'll let this guy go for $15 starting offer. And it really goes with the big guy. Those two should really stay together, but in fact, if no one is interested in these today, I may just keep them for a little while and display them just like that and do something with them in my house. So this guy I cannot go for $15. Small milk glass Fenton basket. Or basket. No. Rose bowl. There we go. It has roses. It has roses. And this is, let me see, 6 inches tall again. It's a 6 incher club. So yeah, this is another one I got from my friend from who had all the Fenton, who I bought all the Fenton from. I want to see her again on Saturday, I believe. I think she's pretty much running out of stuff to sell now. The last time I saw her, she only had jewelry, and she didn't stay for the whole market. She left early, so I'm hoping that meant that she sold all her jewelry. She had a lot of the custom jewelry, and she had some really nice one too. I bought some of her pieces, some of her sterling pieces. I'm about ready to do a jewelry sale, even though I'm not a jewelry person, but I have so many pieces of jewelry now collected, partly by default, because they came as parts of auction lots, and partly because I just got really good deals on them. Okay, but if no one is interested, I'm not mad. I'll keep it for now, and I may put it in my booth. We'll see. Ooh, and look at this. This is not for sale, but I picked that up in Vegas too. I was going to show you that earlier, and I forgot. Look at this design. It is purple. Now this is purple. Now the only thing I don't like about it is the gold edge, but it came with it. I love I love looking at this, and I almost feel like I'm looking through one of those rock formation somewhere in a desert north of here. They have those, and I'm looking at the desert in purple. And here's the backside of it. Now they sold it as a coaster, and I used it as a coaster for my coffee cup this morning, just because it is so beautiful. I had to, but it's also kind of what's the word? If you look at hold it up against the light, it's almost transparent. You can almost see through it, so you see the. Yeah, I know. I bought way too much stuff in Vegas, but it was all stuff that I'm using and all stuff that I fell in love with. I mean, this is the best hat I bought in a long time. I got some hats that I like, but don't really look that good on me. Those I may just redonate again or donate somewhere. And same with the ties. I used to wear those ties all the time, especially when I still had my office job. I always wore suits and ties. I wore vests a lot, and I wasn't as big either. It looked better on me than it does now. I gotta work on getting this belly a little bit reduced, and my vests look better again too. Because now, by the time they fit around my belly, they're too big up here on my shoulders. But yeah, I always wore vests every day and ties every day, and I loved it. So I'm heading that way again. I kind of got away from it a little bit, but now I'm doing it again. So yeah, that was it. I don't know. I don't think I need to do a run through the recap. I think pretty much everybody saw pretty much everything. Plus, I also appreciate if you guys watch the video back later and leave a comment. It helps. It helps my channel, kind of like what the Fatbirds do with name the show, the one with the Seinfeld thing. So I don't do that, but it always helps to say hi or something. And I'm going to like next week. Claudia is visiting us again. Claudia K Vintage. I'm looking forward to that. I always love to do those shows with Claudia. And after I get back from Germany, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I may make some changes. Exactly. Claim in the comments. Except, yeah, it depends on whether or not I have your info. If I don't have your info, I do appreciate emails. And sometimes I don't see the comments. I don't always get thank you, Kaz. Yes, thumbs, please. Even those thumbs help, as long as they're thumbs. And sometimes I don't get the notifications. I found that I went back to my older videos from a year or so ago, and I found that yeah, there were comments that I never even replied to, and I always try to reply to every comment. So I don't know. Sometimes I just don't get the notifications, or I don't see them, or they just kind of like I get so many that they end up on the bottom, and I just miss it. I don't know. Now I gotta figure out if I'm gonna do breakfast or if I'm gonna hold out till lunch. It's only 9 o'clock, 9:15. I'm hungry. I had my coffee. I did not have my cereal yet. I had all this food I took to Vegas. I got a whole tub full, and I had my coffee stuff, which I was gonna take up on my room, and I never did. When I checked in, I because it was not like the motels that we're used to, where you can park right outside your room and just it's quick from your trunk into the room. No, this is like the parking garage is somewhere up there, and you go down, and then you go over, and have to try and find your way through the casinos and find an elevator and go back up again. It was just, and then and then I end up spending way too much money, eating way too much, but that's okay. I started eating a lot less since I got back because I really don't need to eat anything, just a little snack. Because I had enough food to last me for a week in those 2 or 3 days in Vegas. But it was worth it. It was worth the experience. It was worth it, and it was very tasty. I mean, at Hell's Kitchen, I only had a soup. I had a pumpkin soup. I do not know how to make pumpkin soup. So I enjoyed being able to eat a pumpkin soup, and it was good. It was a small dish. I wasn't super hungry because I had a large breakfast, and then I was going out to dinner later that day, so it was perfect. And we also had an appetizer. Katie and I shared an appetizer. So, uh, yeah, you are. I know the time. 9 hours now between me and Germany and or Italy, because it's we don't change our times in the summer, which makes it even harder communicating with my friends. Because by the time I'm up and awake to talk to them, they're already halfway in bed. Well, so anyways, I appreciate you all stopping by. I appreciate the chat. I appreciate those of you who are picking up some of my items to rehome, and those of you who just enjoyed watching. I appreciate them all. Thank you so much. And you know the deal. Y'all keep it real, and we will do this again next week. Bada bing and bada boom.